This production is brought to you by the Big Back Brigade.
Wait, let's go. Wait, how much go? Oh, no, bro.
Let's from the camera. Let's from the camera.
All right, welcome to Mark Prep.
Hey!
Woo! Episode what?
Episode number six.
Six.
We have made it all the way to episode number 6 of the Mark Prep
Seis.
podcast. But hey, as always, over here you got your nurse John. Yo soy tu enfermero en el hospital. I'll explain why we're speaking in Spanish here. But next, you got your mans over there.
Aquí tenemos el empleado del departamento de Radio X, Diego Enriquez,
Louise.
representaciones de X-Ray IR.
Oh my God.
Tenemos un episodio muy especial hoy día.
This one is very special, but hey, before we forget, we got our
amigo.
Hey, the mastermind, the engineer, the computadora, the el maestro, what else you got?
El Maje, if you will.
Hey, that guy over there. We got Alex in the back. Hey, hey, we all in here. So this is episode number 6, as we said before. However, we got to get down to some business because
Let them know.
the last couple of weeks we've noticed some things, some trends.
Some
First of all,
mathematics.
some analytics, if you will.
If you will.
So first, we want to give a special shout out to people who have
Yes.
been watching our reels, our YouTube shorts, because one of the shorts from the last episode number 5, that one got 3.4 thousand views.
3,400 views.
Clears our record. So, and that's after just our 5th episode. So, like, the momentum is momentuming, bro. So
Yes,
just keep
man.
watching those reels, watching those shorts. We got a couple. I think we're close to hitting a 2,000 on another reel, right? We're like a few views away. So go on Instagram, Mark Prep Pod. Spam that. Spam those reels. Like, share with your fellow coworkers, your fellow healthcare workers, if you will. Doctors,
Tus amigos,
nurses,
bro. Tu familia, bro.
techs, nursing assistants, student nurses, anybody who appreciates laughs too, your friends, family. Just because we try to do our best to give you a sneak peek into our break room, where we just sit down after some tough cases and just shoot the mierda, if you will. Okay? So,
Tipo de mierda.
the people. So just keep watching our content, man. We're trying to be as consistent as we can. Every couple weeks, every other Wednesday, 6 p.m. Check out our full episodes on YouTube,
dropped.
and then whenever those episodes come out, reels, shorts, they'll come out intermittently. So stay tuned for those. Make sure you subscribe to the Mark Prep Podcast because
That's
we're over
huge.
50
Over
subscribers
50,
now.
man.
We hit over 50. Shout out to Laura.
Shout
You're
out
the
to
50th
Laura. You know
subscriber.
what you did. That was special.
So shout out to y'all, just hitting the subscribe button, just keep doing their thing. If you appreciate our content, because we're having like genuine fun, with all the stuff
the
here.
feedback feels good, John.
It is amazing, bro. So we love what we're doing. We're glad that we're getting some good feedback.
Yeah.
Put some comments if you're relating to what we're saying, because we know that some people are just like, oh hell yeah, based on what we hear at our
feels
job,
good,
right?
Man. Feels
Yeah.
good.
So also real quick, I want to give a special shout out to my wife Julia because she completed a half marathon
Hey.
in the DC rock and roll last Saturday. So she beat her time from the last year by almost 20 minutes.
It's the Salvadorian way. Always
Yes,
room
just
for
keep
improvement.
on running. Just
Yes,
one
sir.
foot in front of this. So shout out to you, Julia. I love you with all my heart.
Aw.
Yeah, bro. I ran a 5K as well. It's whatever.
Light work.
Also, shout out to the weather for still being ass because
Yep. Consistency.
This DV weather is stupid. This DV weather is stupid, bro. Yesterday, another day when you wake up. Yesterday was Friday.
Yeah,
I wake up, it's
man.
like 65 degrees outside. Bruh, as the weather goes on, it's like noon, 51.
Exactly. Typically in the middle of the day, it gets hotter.
That's how it's supposed to work, right?
But
Isn't that how it's supposed to
in
work?
the DMV, we're gonna be like, nah, we're gonna not be consistent.
Stupid.
Fucking whack.
So shout out to DMV weather. We still hate you.
And shout out to all of our immune systems, bruh.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'll tell you what. The last couple of days, it's been putting up a fight. My immune system, because this weather change, hot, cold, rain,
And the
sunny.
allergies, like what the fuck, right?
Brother, Flonase, Zyrtec, Claritin, stocked up.
Telling you, bro.
100%, bro.
Everyone got the sniffles like the coke heads, bro.
Oh yeah. Everybody at work too. Like they're feeling it, bro.
Everybody.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Almost like
right. Like, hey, what type of signal are you trying to send? You need some napkins, or you need some of that?
My name Diego, so take it easy.
That North Pole sand, or what do you need there, huh? Yeah. So it's tough out here, man. But we're making it through. We're still coming in here. We're still getting these episodes out to y'all. We still love talking about what we talk about.
Yeah, man.
So just like enjoy the vibes with us.
So prepare yourselves.
Now,
did
we shout out all this stuff? Did we shout out everything?
I believe so, man. We got everyone's support out the way.
Right. Oh, our TikTok page.
I knew it.
Go to TikTok, please. Go to TikTok. You can find it easily because it's the same name on YouTube and Instagram.
Yep.
TikTok, Mark Prep Pod. You'll see the same highlights that we put on Instagram and YouTube. You'll find that over on TikTok as well. So, you may have to fight the TikTok baddies to get to our account. But you'll still see that same content there. So like over there, share over there, comment over there too.
Let us know. We read all comments, man.
We all. Like me personally, I love the engagement. Not just because it's good for the algorithm and people will see our stuff, whatever. But it's really cool to see what people are thinking about what we're saying. Good, bad, ugly, doesn't even matter. It's great to see people actually like take the time and be like, oh, this is what I think about this.
It's a part of what we do, like talking shit and typing shit.
Yes,
it's fun, You get to unload. Doesn't matter if you're trolling; it's just fun.
Exactly, you get to engage in a little bit of banter because banter happens here, also in the internet, also at work. It happens everywhere.
Everywhere, man.
It's all natural.
If you got a funny story, and no one wants to relate, and it's healthcare related, tell us in the comments. We'll read it. We know what's going on, and we're not shy. Maybe, possibly, we might bring that comment up, and we might talk about it.
Exactly, bro.
This is for everybody. We're rated E for everyone.
Yep.
We just say some words that a youngster would want to hear, but
it's
real.
mature dialogue. It's
exactly
natural adult speaks. Conversation. So it may not be for all the young kids out there, but hey. It might be. Who knows? I mean,
some kids play Call of Duty. Some of the kids might listen to the Mark Prep. What I
mean? We may just, hey, check out our stuff, okay? Please.
That's all we're trying to say, brother. That's it.
Now,
Now,
as you can see, we have some merch here.
Tenemos una ropita con detalles.
Okay, what he said. We got some merch here, and if you look closely, it's representing of a country, of a land, of a jurisdiction, of a motherland of some of our closest folks, if you will.
Yes.
Of some of our relatives. A wonderful place. A place of certain types of freedoms.
Absolutely.
That you may not enjoy here. But vibes are always high in this country. And the country we're talking about is the land
of
El Salvador. And we love this place. And that's the reason why we want to talk about El Salvador today is because we realize, me, Alex, Diego, that we all share something in common.
Yes.
And it's not just one thing, but this one
is huge.
It's kind of like, it's a major one, right?
Yeah, man. For
and we've all been there. I'm married to one. Diego's heritage is from there.
And I married one too.
Yeah, right? So we're all about El Salvador whenever we could be all about El Salvador. We love going there.
Yeah, man. It's special.
The nature scene is great over there. It's safe.
Exactly.
Now.
So, man, I'm glad you brought that up, John.
Yes.
Because for the first time in my life, when I meet new Latinos or anyone, I can lead with I'm half Salvadorian and half Guatemalan. Because growing up, I couldn't.
You had to do it the other way, right?
Yes, I had to say I'm Guatemalan and Salvadoran. Right. Because if I lead with Salvadoran, automatically they think I'm gonna rob them. Like I'm all about malice.
You probably, like back in the day, you probably had to be like, yeah, I'm Guatemalan. El Salvadorian.
Literally, bro.
El Salvadorian. What'd you say? Salvadorian. I'm Guatemalan. Salvadorian.
Exactly, bro.
Salvadorian. Yeah.
Because you know how many times people will literally just be like, "Oh, he got a machete in his home. Watch out.
Right.
Fucking, he's
part of the gang.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, he's wearing black today. He might kill you.
Right.
It's like, bro, I just had a bad laundry day. That's all I got.
I feel like that goes for most, if not all, people that have some Salvadoran heritage, like their parents may be from there, or they were born there and then moved to the U.S. when they were really like my wife, for example. She was born in El Salvador and then moved to the U.S. when she was like real young. But her whole family moved over here, right? So she told me, she was like, yeah, like whenever people would ask where we're from, we used to just like keep it under wraps, you know, like El Salvador, like prime El Salvadorian, like gang territory years.
Yeah, man.
You know,
hey, that's what everyone associates us with.
Now, bro, the El Salvadorian pride is way up here.
Yes,
way up here. I love to see it, man. And so
beautiful time, man.
It's legit safe. Like it's the second safest country in the world, I think, by the statistics.
Yes,
right. Or it may be like the second safest in the Western Hemisphere. Either way, it's up there.
Yeah,
either way, it's up there.
When you go there, like if you're a traveler and you go to other countries, you get the vibe of I'm not in a good spot.
Right.
When I went there to go visit my grandpa, dog, I never had to check my corners. I didn't have to hit up my aunt and be like, "Is there a curfew here?"
Right.
Like the police are doing their thing. It's safe.
Yeah.
And like,
well, it used to be the murder capital.
Yes, bro.
And then now it's in terms of travel advisories.
It's not even on there anymore, right?
Yeah. They have the safest rating.
Yeah. Man,
I mean,
so much to do.
like you said, like you go there and you feel it. You feel the like I don't really have to worry about much vibes when you're there.
Yeah, man, it's welcoming. You feel the actual love of the people.
Right.
No one's scared anymore.
And I've been there. Listen, I've been there like 6 times now.
Yep.
And trust me, I stick out like a sore thumb. Like whenever I'm walking around with my wife's family, everybody could tell that I'm not one of them.
Everyone's like, "Ay, Dios mío, este Maje está alto."
Hey, jugador de basketball.
En la NFL, hijo de la gran puta, este bote sitcom.
Right.
You know, I'm hip, bro.
And then the tattoos I have too, like don't even help my case, you know, trying to blend in either.
I'm hip.
But none of that even matters because
they don't
it's
judge.
Like everybody there, everybody who lives there, or 90% of the people who live there, right? Because now you have kids who are growing up in like the good days.
Yes, dude.
But then you have all the rest of the Salvadorans who grew up in like the really tough times where you had to stay inside because of the gang curfews,
man.
and then
it was real back then.
You had
bro.
the recruitment of like teenage boys into the gangs, and if they didn't do it, then they're out of there, you know, type deal. So they had to like stay almost under a rock, you know, for most of the day.
Yeah,
and
man.
now it's just like when people walk around, just like the spirit.
Yeah, man.
Especially in San Salvador and like the
mercados.
the historic center. How do you say it in Spanish? Centro de Histórico.
Centro de Historia,
right?
Like center of history,
something like that, right? In San Salvador, it's like a downtown like square area.
My girl probably knows it.
Yeah, mine too. But like, but it's like this like downtown, like almost like Old Town Gaithersburg.
Yeah, I'm hip.
You know what I mean? Where they have like all their events, and Christmas time over there is elite.
Yes, bro.
Elite.
Christmas in El Salvador. Whew.
Hey, and you know they were playing like all the cool music, bro.
Yes,
they have
man.
like elite level music.
The food,
the Pupusa. We didn't even get on the Pupusa part because honestly,
man.
this episode we're calling this the Pupusa panel.
Baby.
This it's the start of a series because we have so many experiences in El Salvador. We have so many like discussions about it.
Yes, man.
So many different topics we could talk about it. Just like all the relatable Salvadorian stuff. You can't fit it in one episode.
Can't, bro.
You
So that's
cannot.
why we're doing the Pupusa panel,
The Pupusa panel.
We're gonna cover all topics that we went through. This was
stories,
a visitor.
cultural stuff,
man.
topics, all that stuff. So we believe it's like a real fun series to get into.
Yeah, man. I got hella stories, but I want to hear y'all perspective.
Well, okay. So I'm what you call a little bit of a traveler, right? I've been to a few different countries, but as I probably said before, my favorite is El Salvador. I've been there like 6-7 times.
Say siete.
And like for the amount of times that I've been there, it never gets old. Even if I've been to the same place over there like multiple times, I love that place. But for some reason, for some reason, whenever we go, like I usually travel with my wife's family, so it's my wife, her parents, and most of her siblings.
That's the best way to go. Going to Salvador squatted, bro.
Oh yeah,
that's
it's
one
the best,
of the
bro.
best feelings
it's the
ever,
best.
bro.
It's the
Like,
best, bro. Like as soon as you get off the airplane, bro, you hear some of that music in the airport.
You hear that
What's that? Yeah. What's that famous cumbia song?
Cumbia, right?
Ooh, yeah, bro. That's man.
How does it go?
We all, bro. When you're at a Salvadorian party,
Brother,
bro,
you pulling up,
and you're pulling up. Like when you park in that Honda Civic, and you see some balloons out front in the house,
bro.
And you get closer, and this unique sound just keeps getting a little louder and louder. That, and then you hear that infamous.
You get closer,
and then
you're.
Oh, that cumbia, bruh. Brother,
bro. And then you hear everybody. And then you hear everybody once that song comes on. And listen,
man,
I was DJ for my uncle's little birthday get together at his house in El Salvador, right?
Yeah.
And I was like trying to find the song that would just like get everybody's spirits up, you know, because you play like some of the classics and then like the vibe kind of dies down.
I'm here, but
I was telling Alex, me and Alex were by the computer, like on YouTube, just playing songs. I was like, "Yo, play this cumbia song." He was like, "Cumbia." I was like, "Don't worry, bro, I got you. Play this next cumbia." What is it? Saposando?
Hold on. I don't want to get flamed real quick.
Yeah. I want to give like
to my American side coming in. I always gotta have it in front of me to pronounce it properly. I'm sorry. It's La Cumbia Sambrosana.
Yes. I was like, yo, put that on YouTube real quick. And nobody was expecting it at this little get together, right?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, it's the next song gets queued up, and he has like the speakers and stuff set up, right, with his computer. And then you hear the little, and everybody turned. And then you had some people like dancing, hitting the cumbia. Elite,
bro. That joint's like
elite vibes, bro.
Antidepressant frequency, bro.
Oh, it's like your second win. It's like your second win to your second win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. It's a party. So great.
You know it's a party.
I love it. So like, man, we love El Salvador. Now, going back to how I travel with my wife's family. So it's her, it's her parents, and her siblings, right? And Alex started going with me too. But for some stupid reason, when we go to certain like public gatherings or go to like a bar or go to somewhere with like a lot of people, for some reason I catch some type of heat from some like random person.
Damn.
And it's happened multiple times. Like the last time, we went to El Salvador in around New Year's because my wife's birthday is New Year's. Damn, so we went up there for her birthday, right? And so we met up with our family and stuff. And we went down to San Miguel, right?
San Miguel,
because they have a new market, un
nuevo
mercado de San Miguel.
De San Miguel.
De San Miguel. Hang on, let me try that again. Un mercado nuevo de San Miguel.
Hey, okay,
bring it back. No, come on, bring it back. So we went there, and then this place is huge.
Absolutely,
it's like
brother.
5 stories. You have different little tiendas here and there, just like little pop-ups, right?
Yeah, legit.
Some people selling food, some people selling like Salvadorian merch, some people selling like even like power tools or whatever. It didn't even matter, but they had everything there. And then you go up to the you go up to the highest floor.
That definitely came through.
It's one of the power tools.
Some of the power tools. So you go up to the highest floor and it's like outside. It's like the
like when penthouse type shit.
It's like when you go to a parking garage.
It's like a terrace.
Yeah. Exactly. And you have like, ice cream shops here and there, some nice floral arrangements by some benches, and one of the most beautiful views of a volcano or a little mountain in the background. Wow. Amazing. And it wasn't even like that nice and sunny. It was like a little cloudy, but like beautiful views either way. So we're going like everywhere in this mercado, right? We're going everywhere, like every floor, just checking out what they got.
Yeah, man.
And then we're like, okay,
the aromas.
Oh yeah, I mean the vibes, the aromas, it's like what we were saying before. Like you step off the plane and you're going through the airport. You leave the airport, you're going through town. You just feel the vibes are just like way up there.
Is that, and it's also like going there. I mean, you've been there more times than I have, but I've been there a handful of times now too.
Yeah.
And like from the first time, because I mean, when you were first talking about going out there, I was just like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, hey,
which is normal because I get it.
Listen,
you got data behind that.
Yes,
I get
it's completely normal because
this is pre-CCOT too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah. Well, see, the thing is, when I first started hanging out with Julia, this has only been back in 2016, and she was like, "Yeah, you're gonna meet my family in El Salvador." I was like, "What do you mean in El Salvador? Is that like are we talking about like in a Salvadorian heavy place in Gaithersburg or something? Like, what are we talking about here?" She was like, no, like the actual country. I'm like, I mean, I've heard some stuff about that place. Like, I don't know.
You start Googling the advisory.
Yep. Oh, you started Googling like how dangerous is El Salvador, all that kind of stuff.
MS-13.
So I was like,
what do they do to a U.S.
citizen? Yeah. Like how in danger would I be if I go over there?
What time? What's the latest I can stay out?
Yeah, exactly. Like what stuff can I say out loud? Yeah.
But no. I was gonna say like it's cool to see how where it's come from, even like in the past few years, to where like that really modern like multi-story like market with everything in there.
Yes.
And again, like they got, and kind of foreshadowing what's going to come on here, they got security all around.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a small pocket where there wasn't. And
are you telling me again my story?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to add on to what you were saying about your first impressions, because I'd never heard of El Salvador until I moved to Montgomery County. Until we moved to Montgomery County.
Same.
And this was like 2013, because where I'm from in Tennessee, the ethnic makeup is either you're white, you're black, or you're Mexican. I never heard of an El Salvador when I was growing up over there.
Damn near didn't even hear about Central America. I just knew it was part of geography.
Barely.
You will say Mexico, Colombia.
Like I knew there was a part that is not Mexico that can get you to South America. That's all I knew.
Like the only thing I retained was like you got Canada, the U.S., Mexico, Central America. That's all North America. That's all I got to remember. That's it. The countries in there, Central America. That's it. Mm-hmm. Like that's how it was. So then I moved to Montgomery County, and then I'm talking to some people at school, or like at the after school job I worked at. Shout out Regal in Germantown. And one of them was telling me about El Salvador. I was like what is that? Where is that? And she was like, hey, it's like this, like, right now it's like pretty dangerous, because this is like 2014 we're talking.
Yeah, man.
Right? And she's like, yeah, MS-13. I'm like, damn, bro, it's like for real over there. I'm not going there. And so that stuck in my head. And then fast forward to 2021, after me and Julie get engaged, and I go to El Salvador for the first time. And this is post 2019 Bukele regime happens.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm telling you, like, it was so much different from the stuff that I heard about in like 2013, 2014, 2015, when I was like first hearing about El Salvador. So it's such a complete 180 turnaround.
It changed the game, bro.
Yeah. Now, with all that, like, you still get some characters over there. You know what I mean? So going back to El Mercado de San Miguel, we're going through there. And so, we go up, we get some ice cream, get some shaved ice, whatever they have over there. And we go down to one of the floors that has like mostly food and restaurants and stuff. Side note, skip to that part. That food slapped, and it was.
I mean, and you talking about the prices?
Oh, the prices too.
Balling.
Oh
bro.
My god! You go with some cash in your back pocket, and you could just buy a week's worth of good times.
Because I saw the sandwich that you got, and I saw the price of it, and when I saw that you got it, I was like, that's not it.
Right.
And then I asked you, and you're like, no,
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's the best part, bro.
It was like less than $4.
Over here, we're middle class.
Oh, that thing would have been like 10,
Over there?
In Central America, bro, you
Over there?
Yo clase primero, bro.
you're
Your clase
royalty.
primero. First class.
Royalty, bro.
First class, bro.
So, and then also, let's not forget that they have these bars, these cervecerias, where you're buying any type of drink for $1.50. Any type. Most foods too, like some small plates, like some eats out there, $1.50, $2. And you go in there with $10 in your pocket, man, you're chilling. Oh, what you got there? Oh Lord. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wait. Show the flag real quick. Show the flag. Yeah. Oh, it's upside down.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. There. Yeah.
Ahora todo el mundo. I got one question for you, Yon.
Come on, boo. El Salvador.
El 503, dog.
Yes, sir. This is a Salvadorian podcast, okay?
El cuestión que tengo para ustedes, the question I had for you guys. How was taking a taste of the pupusas?
Ooh. I got to get back to my story. I almost forgot.
Jet.
We'll talk about the pupusas after. Because we'll talk about the pupusas now. Because my story will lead into another part. The pupusas, bro. I can't believe we almost forgot about these pupusas.
Kill me.
Because, so pupusas is that's like a Salvadorian dish. It's an Salvadorian cuisine. And it's one of the simplest things that people can make. Hey, that audio feedback's gonna be crazy, bro.
It's gonna be so
You're just gonna hear
That.
yeah. Pupusas, bro. Pupusas. Super simple to make.
Say it again. How do you say pupusa?
Pupusas.
That's the way you said it was geekers. Bro.
What?
Man, I said, pupusa.
Chill. I'm trying my best. Bro. I got this hat on, bro. I'm trying to show my spirit, man.
Spit it in the waiter's face. Let me get the pupusa.
See, this is why, bro.
Damn, dog. See, this is why we don't learn Spanish, bro. This is why we don't try to learn Spanish.
This is exactly why when I go out to like certain restaurants or go to traveling or anything, I stay quiet because they laugh at you.
Right.
Just like that.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah. Just snickering
No,
like,
it's
okay,
not.
my bad.
No, it's not.
So when I think my mom at McDonald's, no one's laughing when she's ordering, bro. That they lucky that they mute the mic. I know they laughing when my mom pulls up. Excuse me, can I please the number? Can I get 3 number 4? And they'll be like, huge pause.
Yeah.
And I know they're laughing. They're like,
Do you want fries with that?
Can you repeat that? Yeah, I know they're dying out back.
Yeah.
And she's locking in. She's like, please say, two hamburguesas, please. Number 2. Like, I know they're geeking.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's funny, it's funny. To me, that's like karma. When you're out there, when I visit, I see Americans pull out and they order it like that. That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah. Hey, man, it happens here and there.
Exactly. It's just all love.
It's all part of the learning experience, I guess.
I mean, I guess.
So, pupusas. These things hit. So
bruh.
it's just dough and cheese in the middle, and then you have your salsa, and then you have hang on, let me try to remember the name. It's the slaw. Hang on. Curtido. That's what it's called, right?
I call it repollo, but you can also call it that too.
That's right, though. Is that right, though?
You're right.
Come on,
But some people tell me, or what I used to do, because I'm half American.
Right.
Can I get the chicken, please?
The who?
The re-chicken.
What is that?
Because repollo, if you translate it.
Oh, if you just take the thing.
Yes, but my whole family roasted me, bro.
Boy.
When it was my turn to go pick up the pupusas.
Yeah.
I was like, can I get some chicken bags?
Oh my God. He said, repollo. Okay, that definitely translates to chicken.
See,
okay, here we go.
They're just waiting.
Yeah.
And it's me. Like, and that
just
makes
waiting
it
for you
even
to get
more funny
roasted.
for them. Because
Right.
I look Salvadoran, but they can tell how I dress and how I speak Spanish. I'm about to butcher the shit out of the order. And I can hear the fucking cooks out bad laughing at me. I'm just like, I'm going to still come back here next week.
Yeah.
Pupusa is worth embarrassing myself.
Oh,
for.
yeah, man. Now, the funny thing about pupusas is over here in the DMV, listen, the cost of those, you're seeing some as high as like $5, $6 per pupusa.
Yeah, man.
Now, you go to El Salvador, authentic ones, I'm telling you, like, you're driving from the airport and you pull over to the side of the road to go to like a pupusa stand, it's like $1 or less per pupusa,
Yes.
And that's because it's gone up.
That's because it's gone up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's because of little inflation. They're usually costing
Because
like 50
I remember the first
cents.
time I went to El Salvador, it was like 50 cents.
50
I'm
cents,
here.
bro.
And then
Yeah.
you see the lady
And
up front just.
this is all you hear.
But just happy.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is
bruh.
all- you hear it before you even see the little restaurant. You hear this. That's how you know you're getting close to a
When
pupusaria.
you see that, you know.
Yeah.
Good eats.
Yeah, bro. So you get like 5 or 6 of those, and you just knock them all out.
But you know
with
what
a
pairs
beer.
with a nice pupusa? And I
Oh,
hoped.
bro.
I pray you fellas try this beverage.
You talking about the Pilsener?
No. Horchata. You see, look. Tell me about that first sip,
Oh
bruh.
my God.
Tell me about that first sip.
Horchata? Bro. I remember the first time I tried that. At first I was like, this is just like some milk and stuff. Brother. I took a first sip and I was like, bro, I got to get an extra large of this.
Absolutely.
Pronto. Bro.
I'm not a fan of milk or like milk based things.
Yeah.
But when I took a sip, I was like, huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Took
Yeah.
another sip
Exception.
and just like, okay.
I could drink some more of this.
All right,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. So pupusas for the win. So good.
Yeah,
So good.
Highly recommend.
Easy to eat. Easy to make for most folks.
Yes.
And you eat a few of those and you're set for the rest of the night.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, bro. So
Hits.
El Salvadorian things, we're all about it. Now, going back to my little travel story. So we were there for New Year's with her and her family at that Mercado de San Miguel, right? Now, we're eating, right? We get some good eats for the low. Get some good eats for the low. We all sit down and we're just like chowing down because we're all starving, bro. Get some good little beverages too, some like natural squeezed juices and stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, and we're just like throwing down. We're all sitting having a good time, and then you know when you just like feel a disturbance coming on. Now remember, it just seems like when I travel to this place, regardless of how many people I'm with, some trouble just seems to find me. Somehow it just like happens to me. Nobody else in a little group, my little entourage of folks. It just finds me. So this time, you know, I'm sitting at the table, and you just feel a disturbance in your aura.
Right.
That's some tomfoolery is coming from like the corner, right? And this dude. Well, first of all, this dude was like so drunk I could smell him before I saw him.
Damn.
The alcohol, you could smell the alcohol off this dude before you could see him. So I just like feel the presence of somebody like coming up and just like getting closer and closer until he's like maybe like 3 feet away, 2 feet away. And I hear this in the most drunken way possible. Heavy ass Salvadorian accent. Hey, what the fuck? And I'm like looking up at this dude. It's this dude like, you know, like moving from side to side. This old ass dude. He must have been in like his 50s or 60s at the youngest. Just came up to me and just blurted that out. And so everybody at the table looks at this dude. They're like, what's this dude doing? And so we're just like waiting for him to like keep walking, you know, in his like little drunken stupor. But he's not moving anywhere. He's like, hey man, I like your shirt. or he said, I like it, or I like it, or you know, he was just like saying some drunk shit.
I love it.
See, if I can pause you there.
Okay, yeah.
So, to give everyone a visual, so it's like two small tables put together, and you know how there are like opposite heads of the table. So like there's one at one end and then one at the other. So John was at one end. There was about 2 or 3 people on each side, and then another person at the other end. So John and I were sitting basically adjacent to each other, and so I saw this guy just kind of looming, and I saw him, and I was just like, you know, he may be someone who's just want a little bit of change or want some money or something like that. And because I saw him starting to drift towards us, and I was like, okay, here we go. And then so he said something to me, and I was like, and then he immediately went to John, and at that point, I was just like, John, whatever you do, you know, I'm gonna leave this on your type of timing. Like, I'm not gonna do anything, but if you do something, I'm gonna do something. So when he started talking to John, and then we can like smell it.
Damn.
And then
I'm telling you, dude was reeking of alcohol.
And then John, and then you can continue on.
Yeah,
because there's something you said that I was like, oh, we're on that type of time.
Oh yeah, bro. He just kept saying some drunk stuff, and I could barely understand it. But he kept like looking at me and talking to me, and he was like, you know, getting like closer and closer. So I get up on my chair. I'm like, hey, bro, you got 5 seconds to change whatever you're saying, and leave me the hell alone. Otherwise, you're gonna get hurt.
The Tennessee Thunder about to come,
bro. I was like, you're an old dude. I'm not gonna try to hurt you, but you need to leave me and these people alone. Go somewhere. And so he's like, no, I like you. He was like saying I'm like handsome and stuff. I'm like, what in the hell?
What kind of twist?
And so he goes from that to like talking to my wife's family in Spanish, because they're like going back and forth, because like they're trying to understand, like, what's this dude talking about? Like, why isn't he leaving us alone? So the short version of that is, this dude is a homosexual, and he thought I was really handsome, but he was just so drunk that he just like felt the courage in his little old body to come up to me and be like, oh yeah, let me talk to this guy. Let me talk to this dude. Bruh. I was like, yo, you need to leave from here. He's like, hey, what? Yeah.
Nah.
I'm like, bro, I'm turning him around. I'm like, yo, you need to go away. So he's like, you know, trying to like, you know, stand his ground a little bit. And then Alex is starting to get into the picture too. He's like, hey, bro, you need to get from here, bro. You need to get from here.
Don't get.
Bro, me and Alex are starting to get like upset. Like, we're starting to get upset. And you know what this dude does? So we start to push him along, right?
Yeah.
He's moving, he's looking back, getting further away from our table. And then all of a sudden, bro, we're looking at him, and he's like maybe like 20 feet away on the other side, maybe like 30 or 40, on the other side of our little, our end of the floor that we're on.
Yeah.
In the market. All of a sudden, he turns around, goes like this. Looks right at me. I'm like, brother, this dude better get to walking, bro. He better get to walking, because it's about to get crazy. So I'm just like, I'm confused and I'm heated at the same time. I'm like, okay, first of all, why does this keep happening to me? Because this is like the third time some crazy shit has happened. And I'm like, and I'm heated. I'm like, and just like confused and heated. All right. And so my father-in-law, he explains it to me finally. You know, I'm like calming down and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, this dude, he's like a gay guy. He's like a homosexual. And he thought you were real handsome. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Enough of that. Oh my God. Like, listen, bro, live your life however you want.
What did Julia say, bro?
Oh, Julia was geeking.
They all were, but John and I were heated.
Yes, we were actually upset. Like, don't, like, you know, like when you're coming up to me, and honestly, this might just bring us into our newest segment, which is called Maje
of the month.
Maje of the month, which is just something. So last week we did
Unsung heroes.
Unsung heroes, right? Your small wins, something that just like keeps you going throughout the day. Like, hey man, I'm really glad this happened. I don't need a news article about it, but I'm glad it happened. It made my day a little bit better. Maje of the month is when just something just comes across you, and it's just like just really pisses you off, just like grinds your gears, your pet peeves. You know, like what really like makes you upset. So what came out of that is something that I feel like happens to a lot of people,
Yeah,
whether
absolutely.
it's
I got
in
my
El
Maje
Salvador
month.
or it happens like, you know, when you're at the bars and stuff. It's just unsolicited approaches by some drunk ass people.
Yes.
Oh my Lord. I just didn't understand like why that happened to me. I'm eating my nice food, bro. I'm enjoying the vibes, and all of a sudden I smelled alcohol, and this dude just standing, and what the fuck? Just like that, bro. Eyes half open, eyes like glazed over, almost like just don't even know where he is, and then just hits me with that, and then just wants to just like keep going and going, thinking I'm about to change my mind just because he's pleading his little case. No, bro.
I'm telling you,
Go somewhere,
man.
please.
Yes, dude. How did you feel, Adam? Were you up on your, like, you stand up? Like, how did it, from your perspective, like?
So like I said, because I have to remember I'm in a different country, right?
Right.
That too.
You know what I'm saying?
That
I'm and it's my older brother, so like I'm gonna probably follow his lead a little bit more when it comes to these situations. So when I was just sitting there and I can just see the guy drifting over, I was just like, "There's no way this can happen again." Like, there's no way. And we'll quickly go through this, but I just want to give a backup story to that. Is excuse me. I think it was the second time, second or third time I went to El Salvador.
Oh, you talking about the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we gotta say that for later. I think we gotta say that for another
Okay.
Pupusa panel.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
the next installment.
Because that was some bullshit too.
So there's a reason why we keep saying, why does this keep happening?
Yes,
and
yes.
we have a good follow-up, good sequel or prequel.
Yeah.
to what's going on. But no, like, so when the dude was coming up and I just look and I was looking at John, because again, like, he's the calmer one. So and I can just remember like it was yesterday. The guy kept getting closer, walked up to John, and word for word, John said, "I don't know what you want, but you have about 10 seconds to back up."
I swear, bro.
And he immediately got up, and as soon as he got up, I got up. And I was like, all right. And everyone behind us is like, oh, that's when they start to, whatever. And then when the little bastards started like blowing kisses, I got heated so much. So I started walking towards him, and then Julia, his wife, and then the rest of the family was just like, no, it's not. We'll just get
That's what's so
security.
funny, bro. Your wife's just dying of laughter.
Yeah.
And y'all two are about to do fisticuffs.
Bro.
And so basically we end up calming down, and then so we just see across yonder of the whole market like 4 security guards just walking him out.
Yeah. Because we pointed him out to the security guys. And then when one of the people in our group was talking to the security guy, the security guy was telling them like, hey, if you got a couple shots in, we wouldn't have cared.
Yeah.
Damn. No, this dude was like legit harassing me and then the rest of our group at the table. Like, he just like was not leaving us alone. Like, it wasn't like a threatening type of harassment.
And that pissed me off even more because you're telling me like I could have got a couple shots in.
A couple for the free.
Right? Like, just
San Miguel. Right. Yeah, man. So that's my Maje. Sorry, that's my Maje of the month. These drunk people that think it's just too friendly, and they could just come up to you and just say, do whatever to you.
I second that for sure.
Yeah, it just like grinds my gears. It could ruin your whole day.
Yeah, man, I can relate to that. Like, but not to like being approached by other gay men like that. But we all got that Maje of the month, bro.
Absolutely.
And for me, when I go visit, you know how it is Salvadoran culture. We have a cookout, dinner vibes, and then the Corona start flowing. And my uncle, he always tends to take it a bit too far, like
off the Coronas.
just a slight 20 Coronas,
Jeez Louise.
So he's like they fucking
little appetizer.
He's always on a boat.
Yeah.
Let's just put it there. He's always on.
Yeah.
Dude,
Equilibrium just everywhere, bro.
just everywhere but in a seat, you know?
Right.
And every time he's drunk, he has a tradition. He always wants to motivate me, bruh.
Okay.
He's always, yeah, you gotta come work for me. Construction, good money. And he's always trying to recruit me to go work for him, bro. Like
even with you like in your career and you're making how much you're making, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I could be the president of like all hospitals. Like,
Yeah.
he'll still try to he'll get drunk and just find a way
Right.
to find me.
Right.
And tell me the same way. Come join me in construction, yo. I'm like, Theo. No. That lifestyle is not for all Salvadorians.
Right.
Like, he gets mad that I'm the one person that chose medicine.
Right.
Like, not landscaping construction is not all, not for every Latino,
Yeah. Does he try to roast you when you say no?
Yeah. He's like, oh, Diego, you go do medicina. You gotta be a hard worker, man. You gotta do the yoga of men. You gotta do the labor. I'm just like, bro, I'm still working hard.
Yeah.
Just not in the construction area,
Right. Jeez, man.
And that's my Maje of the month, bro. Always trying to convert me into going back into construction. Like he hates that I left the game.
That unsolicited advice, bro.
Yes, bro. And we could be having a good time. Like, you could be celebrating. It could be like a baby shower. Now it's 30 Coronas.
Oh my Lord.
Now he's bringing out power tools. Hey, you gotta check this one out, Diego. Like, I'm like, bro, what do you mean?
You're gonna love this if you come work for me.
I'm telling you, bro. And he showed me his new work trucks.
Yeah.
And I gotta be like, I'll go see it because that way everyone else in the family can have a good time.
Right.
Because he's not there. He's over there. Look, I got this fucking ladder. Fucking pulls out a fucking measuring tape that can curve. I'm like, it's magnetic. I'm like, yo, that's cool, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not joining you, bro. Like,
Oh man. That's a tough deal because that situation just gets like awkward sometimes. I feel like, and then like you're there, you're enjoying the vibes of whatever get together that you're at, and then you just like see him coming from like the distance, and you already know he's like 15 beers deep.
Exactly.
And you're like, man, we're about to do this whole song and dance again.
And that's why I told him I bring a girl around. I gotta debrief him. Hey, you're gonna meet my uncle.
Right.
Do not mention construction. And if he comes towards me,
don't mention hard work either.
Exactly. And if you see him coming towards me, brace yourself.
Yeah.
And that's just what he does, man. It's like
every time. That's crazy, bro.
And
that's
it's never 2 Coronas, bro. Mm-hmm. It's either he drinks nothing, or it's 20 to 30, bro.
Jeez, man.
That's just how it is, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's laughing at me dealing with it.
Right. Damn, bro. That's a solid one. That's a solid one.
Man.
That's a solid one. That's a really good
Maje
of the month. Alex, you got one?
I do. It may be a little bit of a hot take, but
okay.
I have reasoning for it, right? I'll preface all of this with I am a very well tipper. Okay.
What you mean? At like a restaurant?
Restaurants, yeah.
Okay.
So, or just in general. Even if I take like Uber, like I'll give you know whatever just in general because I know like people work hard.
It's hard out here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
With that being said, this automatic included gratuity needs to be investigated because, like, look, again, and this is me saying it because I'm a decent tipper.
Okay.
Because so like I take care of people, but
so for you it's like nothing less than like 15%, nothing less than 20%.
Usually it's nothing less than 20%.
Okay.
And I'll support that, bro.
Yeah.
Because my dad used to be a waiter at fine-end restaurants.
Yeah.
It's like, he tells me, if you tip lower than 20, you should have just stayed home.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the experience, too. And then, like, if you go there, like, if you frequent a certain place, people remember you.
Yeah.
So, now, when it comes to the places that, you may just go there like a one-off, or you're there every few months, or you're there for brunch for a birthday, or whatever it is. And you're spending like maybe $100 on, let's say, drinks, food, and maybe even a little bit more if you have a significant other there, right? Mm-hmm. And then you're just looking at the bill and just like, huh. So this is a little bit more than what I was thinking, right? And then you really didn't do much. And then also we had some issues also. Oh, but I'm still automatically here to pay you 18%. And
Yeah, automatic. That's crazy. Automatic is crazy.
And I just gotta live with it. Is that so?
Hey, real quick, I'll tell you the part that gets me sometimes is they'll hand you the receipt and you're not even thinking about automatic gratuity, and they don't even tell you. They just give you the bill, and the gratuity's on there, but you don't even look at it. But the whole time you're just trained to see the tip line and the total line, and you're just trained to tip, right?
Damn, you're dropping free bonuses.
Without even knowing it. But, you know, I feel like some people may be scheming out there like, oh, here's your bill. Okay. And you're used to tipping. They won't even say it's automatic gratuity. Some people are nice about it. They're like, hey, don't even worry about the gratuity because it's automatic. It's right there on the bill. You'll see it. Some people, they'll just like slide you that little bill and see if you'll tip more without you even knowing it. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing. Like, if we're talking about automatic gratuity, like, I can understand at like these, like, you know, very fine restaurants or like very like wine and dine, you know,
or big parties, right?
Yeah,
If you got a party of
yes.
6 or
Yeah,
more,
man.
8 or more, automatic tip, gratuity.
Yeah, because you know they're
I get
working.
that. 100%.
You know they're working.
But when we're talking about like just like a few people,
Yeah.
or if it's just like you and someone else,
Right.
and now it's you have to think of gratuity as tax now.
It's like another tax.
It is tax. It's
Yeah.
essentially like, so
Right.
you have your bill, you have tax, and you have gratuity.
Mm-hmm.
Now you would always have the gratuity, but typically, you know, it's based off of kind of how like the service was. And again, I don't want to sound like an old head here because I know that, you know, people work hard, but
Back in my day, people used to bust the tables and serve the food and be proud of a couple dollars at the end of the day.
man, I just give them a quarter and they'll be
And they'd be happy.
but yeah, so my thing is this, and I guess the actual like complaint for me, is the fact that there are a lot of places, especially chains. Some of these
chains. Yeah, dude.
they're just like, as long as they give you food and it tastes fine, I get what I'm here. And then on top of that, they get their little hourly too,
Right.
which isn't that much.
It's not that much, yeah.
Again, I understand. I've been there. I've been a server. You know, a few places. So no one grilled me too much, but
Right.
but
You
when
paid your
we're-
dues.
But when we're talking about, and you know, and I was just like, look, I'm the best I could do for whoever's at the table usually translates to how much money I get in my pocket. Now there are the scumbags that will leave you like a bunch of change.
Damn.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know they for real.
Or nothing at all.
Yeah, or nothing.
That's
They'll just
diabolical.
And you're busting your ass like working for this table. And it's like maybe like 3 or 4 people even.
For
And
the free?
You're getting your appetizers out on time. You're getting your drinks out on time. You get your entrees out on time. You get your dessert out on time. Vibes are high. You're laughing. You're like, oh yeah, what about the commander's doing this or whatever, right? You're just like engaging in the banter. Vibes are high, and then they leave, and you pick up that paper,
and you're looking for it too. Like you're just okay. Maybe they put it somewhere.
Yeah.
Some people do that. Like they'll put it
Bruh.
someplace,
Right.
you know, whatever. And then you're looking for it, and then you're just like, huh? I just cleaned this whole table, and you're looking through the seats. You're looking to
right? Like maybe the wind blew it.
Yeah,
maybe the wind blew the cash like somewhere else.
And then you look back. Maybe they're coming back because maybe they just forgot and they want to be a wholesome person. Nope.
They're in the car. They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
All you see on that bill is the total, and then at the bottom is the total again.
They're in their 2002 Honda Odyssey, out of there.
Hey, out of there.
Yeah. And I got a funny story too of speaking about gratuity, bruh.
Yeah.
I'll never forget, bruh. When I first got my job at Home Depot and I got my first check, and I thought, you know, your first check won't be diesel. I took my parents out to eat, and then that automatic gratuity hit, and I couldn't afford the bill. And that was the only time I paid just the total.
Damn.
But then my dad was like, "You're head ass. Like, what did I tell you?" And he
yeah.
He threw a 20%.
Right.
Oh, man,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of these problems with the whole like tip culture and stuff would be solved if they just paid these servers
pay what
regular
they do,
wages.
bro. Yes,
you know, like if you have to increase the price of the food a little bit, I understand, because it's such a hot topic. Like, what's a good word to describe it? Like, it's such a heated discussion sometimes. You know, like. Yeah, like some people will be like, yeah, you know, they get what they deserve, or like it's all about the experience. You know, when people are like talking about not leaving a tip at all, I'm like, oh, well, come on,
That's
like,
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Like, I don't think there's any type of service unless they're just being outright rude to you, or just like straight up ignoring you, that doesn't deserve like any type of extra dollars for a tip.
Yeah, man, because they're doing a service, like they know the menu.
Yeah,
they didn't know the menu. You'll be there all day trying to figure out what to eat, right?
Yeah, bro. I remember when somebody left me no tip when I was working at Carrabba's for 2 weeks. I worked at Carrabba's in Germantown, which was across the street from the Regal in Germantown.
I was like, John, you already done?
I'll break you.
I went through the little bit of training. I'll put a feather in my cap by saying that I got the highest score on the menu test.
Noise.
Yeah, because I took, you know, like you look at the menu, you study it, and then they're like, okay, you're gonna take a test, like reviewing like what's on the menu, what are the ingredients for the different entrees and stuff. I got the highest score that anybody's ever got at that Carrabba's. And so like people were probably like, had like faith in me and stuff. But the first time I got off my little orientation and I was serving this table, and then I saw this nice couple, and they paid, they left, and I looked at that receipt, and it said the total, tip was blank, and they wrote the original total on the total line, no tip. I'm like, okay, how often is this gonna happen?
Right,
because I'm already out of here based on that. I'm out of here. Yeah,
ain't no for the free,
bro. Like 2 days later, I called the manager. I was like, "Hey, I'm not coming in anymore." She's like, "You don't think you're a good fit?" I'm like, "No." Sorry. And I went back to the movie theater across the street.
In conclusion, please don't be a Maje of the month.
Don't be a Maje, bro.
Tip your servers.
Absolutely. Tip your servers. Yep.
You know, make sure, but also hold them accountable.
Yes, bro.
Right. Oh, also, shout out to my man's Brian. His birthday was a few weeks ago.
Hey.
Went out to brunch with the boys. Shout out to y'all. Good times today. Much love to y'all. Don't be a Maje.
Right.
This was episode numero 6.
Six.
Y'all stay safe out there, man.
And drop a like.
Yes.
Comment.
Like. Subscribe. Comment.
Let
share.
us know, man.
Yes.
We'll see you in episode 7.
Yes, sir.
Signing out.
Yep. Mark Pritt.
Mark Pritt.
Damn, boy.